Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys back in today's video with another Medicom Mafex action figure review, and today we are looking at Huntress from Batman Hush. Just like my previous Nightwing review, this figure came in my Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot that I got recently. Here is the back of the box. This, of course, is the Jim Lee design, the one that they would end up using for Justice League Unlimited. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the review. Created by Paul Levitz, Joe Staton, and Bob Layton, Huntress would make her debut in All-Star Comics number 69 in December of 1977. Well, that was a previous version of Huntress, as that one was a future daughter of Batman and Catwoman. Yeah, really crazy. Well, that was pre-Crisis on Infinite Earths. After the relaunch, she became Helena Bertinelli, no longer a future descendant of Bruce Wayne and Catwoman, well, future daughter. I don't know, it's weird. And that is what I'm guessing this version of Huntress is based on from Batman Hush. As you can see in the background, there she is on the cover of the comic. And yeah, just like I said earlier, also it inspired the design for Huntress in Justice League Unlimited, and that's a cartoon that I grew up with, that I loved absolutely to death. And I think her dynamic in the show with not like other heroes, it really made it something special. You know, it really made her character very special because her dynamic with like Superman, Batman, The Question, especially. I always love those team up episodes with them too. Very, very awesome. Now, this figure, I feel like, may have been slept on because, like, everywhere you look, it's always, like, discounted, and I've always wondered why, so I'm curious as to what this figure, what makes this, like, figure not as desired as many of the other figures in the Batman Hush line. Maybe it's just because it's, like, a sort of obscure character, kind of. It's, you know, obscure meaning it's no Batman, you know, it's no Catwoman, no Harley, it's Huntress. You know, a lot of the more casual collectors aren't going to really need this for their collection. But yeah, taking a look at the boots, no paint apps at all. That's really rough. I could have gone for like some shadowing within like the crevices right here, just something, you know. It just looks so flat right there. Um, yeah, that's a pretty big bummer, and especially up here. Oof, oof. Yeah, that's rough. That's really, really rough. And up here, it looks very kiddish. It looks like a kid's toy almost. And you know, uh, down here, ooh, I love the sculpted detail at the bottom of the feet. That looks amazing. Those little treads down there, really, really nice. And it is painted a different color, a different pink. Now going up to the thighs, and she has some really skinny thighs. She's not she's not very thick, one might say. God, I'm such a perv. Um, but yeah, very skinny legs, very athletic looking. You know, there isn't a whole, like any musculature though, so that's a little that's a little bummer right there too. Let's see, there's a pouch. You guys know I love pouches. Kind of wish this was painted in silver though. This little latch right there, and it goes all the way around the thigh. Oh Jesus, this is bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm such a perv. But despite not having like that big of thighs, like she definitely has some, for lack of a better phrase. Yeah, I really like the sculpted detail in the pants right here. There's a seam line going down the middle right there, and I'm guessing, yeah, it's the same on the back side right there. Yeah, the detail for the belt continues and goes around. There's some more latches right there. Nice gold paint app right there in the center. And then the stomach, ooh yeah, there's like some pretty good definition right there in the stomach. As you can see, there's like this line down there. Yeah, and continuing up, I want to see, oh, this is painted on top. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, this is not a separate, oh no, it is. Okay, so there is a line right here separating the top from this part. Kind of wish the ab definition did not continue up. It would have cut off right here, as It kind of, I don't know. It does give off that appearance of like that Marvel Legends, $20 paint on top of the Bucky Cap mold look right there. Yeah, so continuing up, and ooh, you get some. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I need to stop. Um, yeah, the chest area looks all right. This part is also sculpt. There's also a sculpted line, separating the white part from the black. Although you wouldn't really be able to tell because it is just so small. I really love the attention to detail though. Them adding that, they didn't have to, but they did. So that's really cool to see. And up here for the arm, there is some paint app for the skin underneath right there. And they did a pretty good job. All things considered. Usually, painting on top of black plastic is a recipe for disaster, but yeah, they did a pretty good job. Matching the skin tone with the rest of the figure. And right there, you get some more skin, along with some more pouches. Yes, give me all these pouches. Love, 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 love them. And then there's an elbow pad right there, same as like the knee right here. Again, no paint apps all throughout the arms. These little guard pieces, kind of a bummer, but that's Medicom Mafex's style. They're not really that known for like including paint apps for their figures. Same with the other arm. More pouches. Love it. And yeah, that detail continues up to these moon symbols right here. Love them. The gold is just absolutely exquisite. I wish I knew what color gold this was. I would try to buy some and use it for customs because man, that looks fantastic. Absolutely love it. And they use the same gold for the earrings up here. Yeah, let's look at the head sculpt right here. Absolutely beautiful this one is. Very beautiful, just you could get lost in those eyes. Anyway, anyways, let's compare it to the art on the book. Ooh, yeah, very close-ish. Oh, she has some more pouches in the comic book. Dang it, we missed out on that. Anyways, this head sculpt is just looking absolutely fire. Loving it so much. And those earrings, those aforementioned earrings, looking great as well. And that mask too. The hair also, I think the hair could have been done better. This kind of looks like wet spaghetti, just stuck together. But yeah, the sculpt on the back looks decent. It's very passable. For a $100 figure, it's like, But yeah, I think it's still all right. But yeah, that head sculpt looks phenomenal. She also comes with this sort of angry expression. Oh no, it is an angry expression. And the hair this time is flowing right there. Really good for like having her in some action poses. Absolutely loving the detail with the lipstick, the teeth, and those eyes still looking very beautiful. Yeah, just a really good head sculpt. Both of them phenomenal. But that's not all. She also comes with two fisted hands, two opened up, sprawled out hands, two opened up, relaxed hands, two more opened hands that are able to hold items. I'm guessing these were meant to like hold like a crossbow or something before. Is that a part of that Warner Brothers band? I don't know. They kind of look like trigger gripping hands, but they could also be for her staff. Yeah, this is the only weapon that she comes with, unfortunately. Like, whenever I think about Huntress, I always feel like, oops. I always think of her as like a walking arsenal. Like, she just has all kinds of weapons ready to go for any occasion. But yeah, I'm guessing maybe because of that Warner Brothers ban, she wasn't able to have her signature crossbow. I don't know how that would be lumped in with like the whole Warner Brothers gun thing. But yeah, these do hold on to the staff nicely, so maybe that was just the original intention all along. But that's not all. She also comes with two closed sea grip hands. They're almost open sea grip hands, but the plastic connects right there. And I believe these are able to house her staff a lot better. I am not even going to attempt to squeeze that on through. It is a very tight fit, and I feel like the paint is just going to rub off real easily. You might have to heat that up. But yeah, as you can see right here, it's a very, very snug fit. If my camera would focus, please. Never mind. Another thing I forgot to go over was this cape, which looks wonderful. It is very, very big if you wanted to, but as you can see, like you could just like crumple it up, make it look smaller, push it off to the side, anything you want, and yeah, it just looks wonderful. Absolutely loving it too, and this little white detail right there. The cloth is very movable, and it doesn't really catch my like hangnails or anything. It's, yeah, very nice fabric. Going over articulation, the head is able to move up. Ooh, not really at all. She is able to look a little bit down, and there is some pivot and some side to side movement right there. And I'm afraid that articulation doesn't get any better with the neutral head sculpt, as she is not able to look up at all. She is, however, able to look this far down. There is some slight pivot and side to side movement, just like the last head sculpt. Her arm is able to move up. Ooh, I don't want to like push it or anything. Yeah, okay. It's only able to move up this much, and there is a butterfly shoulder joint allowing her arm to move a tiny bit back and a tiny bit forward. She does have drop down right there, so it is able to move. She has upper arm swivel and upper arm swivel. Oh, wait, did I just say that twice? She has a bicep swivel, sorry. She has a double jointed elbow that's able to bend in this much, and a ball jointed wrist peg that is, you know, able to move up, down, just pretty much in any direction you want it to. She is able to bend this far back and this far forward with the utilization of this upper diaphragm joint and this lower diaphragm joint. And with those, she also has a little bit of pivot right there and some side-to-side movement. At the bottom, though, there's a lot more, just being able to move all the way around, some pivot, side-to-side movement, very good range of movement right there. Her leg is able to kick out this much. She's able to go out to the side that much. She's able to go back a decent amount. She has upper thigh swivel, a double jointed knee that's able to bend back this much, a really good amount. Then for her foot, she also has a ball jointed wrist or ball jointed ankle peg, or whatever you want to call it. It is able to move a tiny bit down. Stop focusing on the damn comic. Is able to move a tiny bit down, a tiny bit up. She has a toe hinge and some. Now on to the size comparisons. Here is Huntress next to Batman Blue and Gray and Batman Black and Gray, Nightwing and Superman, Poison Ivy and the Joker, Spider-Man and the Batman, The Mandalorian and Grogu, Darwin and Morbius, Commander Gary and Spider-Ham. Alright, time for my final rating, my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give Huntress here a final rating of 9 out of 10. I think I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10, despite the lack of paint apps throughout the figure, you know, any shadowing or whatever. I think the sculpt is absolutely fantastic. You know, I think the figure looks very beautiful, especially for like this character Huntress. You know, if they had done her wrong, it would have been yikes. But no, like I feel like this figure is definitely slept on. It is just really good. My one big critique, at least for mine, is that the hands just fall out really easily. Like, look at this, just any movement in the hand just like falls out of the peg. But I don't know if that's just a QC issue with mine, or if that's just with every version of this. Another issue I had was like the lack of accessories, crossbows, or like knives, just something like any other weapon other than her staff. But I don't know, I'm fine with what we got. I think it looks amazing, and yeah, 9 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do to support the channel will be greatly appreciated. And with that, I will see you in the next one.